Powerful apartment building explosion injures 12, including children, in Detroit. A blast so powerful that it blew out windows, ripped away bricks from a West Side building wall, and injured a dozen people, including 6 children, is under investigation early Monday, as demolition crews try to stabilize the structure. At least 2 of those harmed were hospitalized in critical condition, fire officials said. Officials told the Free Press that everyone seemed to have been evacuated from the 12-unit apartment structure based on thermal imaging from drones, but what's left of the building will need to be demolished. Detroit Fire Commissioner Charles Sims told reporters on the scene in a news briefing that if not for the fast-acting rescue crews, the injuries and damage could have been far worse. The explosion went off at about 4 a.m. in the 13,000 block of Littlefield Street on the city's west side, according to fire officials and TV news crews reporting from the scene early Monday. When firefighters arrived, Sims said, some residents were preparing to jump out of second-story windows, but first responders, who arrived quickly, were able to safely rescue them and take the injured to hospitals for treatment. Among those injured, a 30-year-old man with severe burns to nearly all his body, a 27-year-old woman, who is in critical condition, and a 3-year-old girl, who also was harmed in the fire. One of the apartment building's supporting walls looked as if were about to cave in. It was initially unclear, however, what exactly caused the blast. Some speculated it was a natural gas leak. DTE Energy, which supplies gas to the building and was on hand after the explosion, said it could not confirm whether there was a leak, but shut off gas to the building at the fire department's request as a safety precaution. Usually, the utility said, if there is a leak, someone will smell the gas and call 911. But gas explosions do occur. In November, authorities said a massive explosion suspected to be caused by a natural gas leak leveled 2 condominiums and heavily damaged more than a dozen others in Orion Township, sending 2 people to the hospital with serious injuries. Monday's explosion also triggered a wireless emergency alert system alarm, part of America's emergency preparedness system, at about 6 a.m. The cell phone warnings are issued for dangerous weather, missing children, and other disaster situations. The alert, fire officials said, was supposed to go out to people in the nearby neighborhoods, but was mistakenly sent to phone customers throughout Metro Detroit, some who said they live in the suburbs and were upset. In addition to firefighters and police, Homeland Security officials reportedly were on hand to investigate the blast, officials said, but residents were able, with rescue escorts, to retrieve some of their belongings.